Thank you. I'm quite humbled to be amongst all you great, generous public servants. As an ex-New Yorker, it's going to be challenging for a minute because it takes me an hour and a half to watch 60 Minutes. Thank you. I got 42 seconds left. My advocacy began the journey 19 years ago. Our son was abused in a child care, and I was just a dad who dropped his kid off and went to work. And after there was a lawsuit that was settled, I began to ask questions about what the next process was to alert the state and make sure it doesn't happen again. And I discovered that often, in our state at least, and in many other states, the client isn't necessarily the child. Sometimes it's the business. I had trouble recording it. I had trouble getting citing. There was no civil penalties in our state. I discovered fingerprinting wasn't required, as we do K through 12. Training for child care centers for early learning, we require it for dog groomers before they're certified, or bartenders or masseuses. In Washington State, there was no requirement to even educate a worker before they work with children. So once I discovered this, I found my calling. It wasn't something I welcomed, and the way I learned the needs were setting up a nonprofit called Parents for Safe Child Care, asking educators, health inspectors, workers, and listening to parents. So basically my job is to listen and learn. And what was uncovered was amazing. I'm still here. They asked why I'm here. Well, I'm here because I have a lot more to do. It's amazing when you realize the potential of a child and in brain development of a child. Birth through 5 is the most critical time. This is the time they grow their greatest potential cognitively, emotionally. I mean, even the spirit of generosity, of kindness, of character is a lot of times developed in those early years. And to realize we are the last industrial country without a national child care policy is amazing. So now that we've got health care, we got something else to follow up with. In Washington State, which is pretty progressive socially, social justice, 50% of the kids in our state aren't ready through K through 12. This is pretty common throughout the country. So the work I have to do is a lot. I mean, if you realize that the Humane Society requires fingerprinting before you work with animals, and in most states, there is no fingerprinting required before someone works with a child in early learning. That would never happen in the Boys Club, Little League, and even K through 12. So my role here and my journey here is because there's so much more to do. And as a country that's so progressive and also with all these mission statements about children, to know that early learning or child care is so neglected with so much more to do, it's my hope to unleash all the potential of our children by affording them quality, safety, health, child care. Thank you.